Hello and welcome back to another frozen pizza review. Today we've got Newman's own Margherita style pizza, stone-fired crust, and it is made in and imported from Italy. So also 100% of the profits go to help children. 100% of the profits. So here's the thing. Some people want to know, what kind of a pizza do I consider to be a 10? Well, I've not officially ranked it. This is one of my favorites of all time in the frozen food section. And this sells for anywhere from $9 to $11. And I'll put the price we paid right over here because I think it was on sale. And, buy them when they're on sale. You can keep them in the freezer for quite a long time. Now, what I like about this pizza is that it has the proper house-made mozzarella sliced as large circles of mozzarella, or de latte mozzarella, which I guess is cow's milk. And then, of course, tomato sauce, extra virgin olive oil, and basil. Now, I am fully expecting this to be a 10. This is my favorite frozen pizza right now, and has been since I discovered it a couple of years ago. And it's easily available in all different grocery stores around Phoenix. Not just Kroger. I've seen it at Safeway and many other supermarket chains. But Newman's Own makes a lot of pizzas, just like Red Baron and just like Totino's. So you've got to pay attention to which one you're buying. And this is the one. This is the one you're looking for. Well, this is the one I'm looking for. And the fact that it comes from Italy, that makes me feel pretty good. The expiration date on this is 13 months away. So you don't have to use them right away. If you catch them on sale and you've got room in the freezer, stockpile. This is a very light eating pizza. I could easily eat this whole thing by myself and not feel completely full. On the other hand, I'll probably only eat half of it. I really enjoy the flavor of it and everything about it. The crust is bang on, the sauce bang on, the cheese, the basil, the olive oil, everything is exactly, if I could make it myself, I don't think I could make it better than this. All right, so if Margherita pizza is not your thing, I think likely you've never had a good one. Okay, first of all, let's get that out of the way. Get one of these and tell me you can still feel the same. Now, everybody's got their own taste preferences, and I didn't even know what a Margherita pizza was 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. And since I've learned about it, that's all I want. So sometimes, it's our own knowledge or lack of experience that keeps us kind of stuck in our preferences and we don't evolve, right? We just kind of stay the same, and that's fine. And nothing wrong with staying the same, but I certainly have enjoyed the discovery of this, and every time I eat it, it's always good. So this is the same as many other frozen pizzas. You're at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for like 11 to 14 minutes. So let's go throw it directly on the oven rack. And in just a minute, I'll be right back. And we're going to show you what it looks like. And then I'm going to give it a taste test, which I already know is going to be amazing. I'll be right back. Now, this is what a pizza should look like right here, a frozen pizza, or even a regular restaurant pizza that shines. Let's go ahead and set her down. And I am so looking forward to this. Oh, best idea I have had in a long time. Stick to what I know. And even when this cooks, it doesn't smell like a regular pizza cooking. There's a freshness to it. And this is what a Margherita pizza should be evoking. Freshness and purity. None of the chemicals and processed artificialness of what's in a lot of our food here in America. And I'll be embarrassed if this does have any of that in there, because everything about it has a very pure and fresh taste. The way it cooks is very consistent. I've made this several times, and it may look to many people who are typical Americans who have, all these toppings stacked a foot high, to be a bit sparse. Where is your nuance? Where is your subtlety and refinement? So I'm not saying whenever I want a pizza, I want this. But In the same way that there is a deep dish pizza, this would fail. Or that there's a Detroit style pizza, this would fail. But where there is a Margherita pizza, I know of no better frozen pizza available in the market as good as this. The only way I can beat this is going to an Italian restaurant with a brick oven and having it made on location. And that's typically like, well, if you ever heard of Bianca Pizza, Pizzeria Bianco, that's Chris Bianco. And Chris came to Phoenix from New York. And these are the kind of pizzas he makes. And he goes to the farm locally to pick the grain that he's going to use to make the dough. He goes to the dairy. He makes his own mozzarella. Everything is so fresh. And it's a very well-known pizza place that can be very difficult to get into because Oprah Winfrey claimed in Phoenix that's the best pizza in the United States. It was the freshest pizza, I'll give you that. But this will be that kind of a style that is served there at these fancy, 5-star Michelin star chefs or whatever. But we can go to the grocery store and buy this and not deal with parking downtown or reservations. And this isn't something I would be adding toppings to. Keep your pepperoni and your mushrooms and your green pepper, keep that off of this. That's not what this is. So understand when I'm reviewing these, they're different categories. And if it meets that particular category in top of its class, it's going to get a 10. In my mind, this is a 10. That's how I remember it. Let's see if I change my mind. So here's our slice here. And this is a very light pizza. It shouldn't taste or smell like any frozen pizza you've ever had before. Not here in the States. Chew it. Savor. What is it about this pizza that speaks to me? Well, again, the purity, the realness of it, the freshness, the simple, uncomplicated, unelevated, basic, traditional, OG, Neapolitan-style Margherita pizza. And why does that work? I don't know why, but when everything hits on all cylinders, this crust is fantastic. The sauce, it tastes like, I think, really flavorful tomatoes with some garlic. Like they're not overly seasoned, they're not ketchupy, it's not sugary. Sometimes if you put too much garlic on something, it tastes way too sweet to me. So I think it's sugar when it's just too much garlic. This doesn't do any of that for me. It's pure. I don't know how else I can put words to this. There's not an ingredient put on this pizza that is lesser of quality or doesn't bring its own unique taste that doesn't compete with the other tastes that the other ingredients are bringing. They work together magically. That is perfection. If someone hands you a glass of fine wine and it's this full, do you go, well, how am I supposed to get drunk off of that? You're not supposed to. Okay. This pizza isn't really going to fill you up, not most of us. But it also shouldn't leave you hungry. It is just perfect in the portion, it's perfect in the taste, and it's affordable, and the profits go to kids. Here's the thing. I'm not buying this because the profits go to kids. But yeah, it makes me feel like I'm doing a good deed. But rest assured, if one of those kids got between me and this pizza, I wouldn't hesitate to punch him in the face. I kid. Or maybe I don't. I wish I could just let you all take a bite of this. If you try it, let me know what you think of it. You can disagree. It's allowed. I mean, you're wrong, but you're allowed. Oh my goodness. Oh, why didn't I just start here? Mm. And yes, Newman's Own is from the actor Paul Newman before he passed away. He started this company with the profits to go to kids, and the company still thrives today. Mm. All right, guys. This thing gets cold pretty quick because it's a thin crust pizza, very light and just delicious. So much deliciousness here. The crust, it's perfect. It's not crackery and it's not chewy and doughy. It's just right down the middle. It's just right. I can't stop eating this. So, with my mouth full, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.